Welcome to our demonstration on the density of soda or pop, as some will call it. And now we want to think about the lesson we learned on density. And in today, I'm going to show you the difference between the densities of two different liquids. Specifically, I'm going to show you the difference between the density of Diet Coke and regular Coke. What I have in front of me here is a tank of water. And I also have regular Coke. This regular Coke here, 12 flows or 355 milliliters. That's the volume of this can of soda. I also have here Diet Coke. And Diet Coke has a volume of 355 milliliters or 12 flows. So both of these cans have the same volume. But what's the difference between the two? Do they have different densities? To show this, I'm going to put each of these cans in my tank of water here. And so, what do you think is going to happen? Which one will float and which one will sink? Now, first, I'm going to put the regular Coke in the water. See, I put it right there, and it just goes to the bottom. It just sinks in the tank of water. Then I'm going to put Diet Coke in the water. So once I put the Diet Coke, it simply floats. It doesn't sink. So this tells us that regular Coke is denser than Diet Coke. So what's the difference between these two? We have the same volume. It must be that they have different masses. If I look at the labels, for example, of regular Coke, I see they have the same contents, except once I see here, it has a total carbs of 39 grams, total sugars of 39 grams. So that makes the difference. Let me see. Let me look at Diet Coke. Diet Coke has 0 grams of sugar. Maybe that's the difference. And that must be the difference between the two. One has the sugar, the other one does not have the sugar, 0 grams of sugar. And remember what we covered earlier. We talked about the density of any substance. Density is defined as the mass over the volume. If the volume is the same, the densities must be different. One sinks in water. Water has a density of 1.00 grams per milliliter. And so if the regular Coke sinks in the water, it means that its density is greater than 1.00 grams. And here is the difference then. And so it must be that the mass of Diet Coke is less than the mass of regular Coke. As we have said, regular Coke is denser than Diet Coke, and the density of regular Coke is greater than 1 gram per milliliter, whereas the density of Diet Coke is less than 1.00 grams per milliliter. Substances that are less dense than water will float in water, and denser, substances that are denser than water are going to sink in water. And this is the difference between the two. Specifically, the difference is in the amount of sugar. And if you add the sugar then to the liquid, then to the carbonated drink, then it makes it denser, and then it will sink. Therein is the difference. And this is the density of the two sodas that we see. There is a difference. Thank you.